The roles and functions of the teacher and student under pragmatism. The teacher is facilitator of student learning. So now the teacher is not seen as the giver or provider of information. Rather, the teacher is seen as the helper, the aid, the guide, the facilitator who helps the students learn in their own mode, in their own way. The teacher is also focused on problem solving. But a key here under pragmatism is the teacher provides the resources for problem solving. Don't just throw a problem and expect the students to survive. Give them a problem and then help them. Give them the resources. How are they going to solve the problems? What do they need? What will they need to review, look at, use, incorporate in order to solve the problem? Problem solving is good, but giving them the skills of problem solving is still better. So, because the teacher here is the facilitator, the helper, the teacher will make sure that the students have the skills required to do a certain task before requiring them to do the task. You can't put the horse behind the cart. You can't give the task and say, find the resources. The resources must be first and then give the task to the students. Help students to do what they want to do. Students want to learn and they have their own unique ways of learning. Students want to do things their way. And there's nothing wrong with that in a classroom, especially in a pragmatist, progressivist classroom. These teachers want to see the students progress and they will allow them to do things in their own ways. So providing opportunities for students to do things and interact with the teacher in their what we would call learning style is what this teacher would involve students in. The student learns by doing and by discovering. Now in this classroom, the student is not listening only, the student is not a passive recipient, the student is not just sitting. The student is involved, the student is on task, the student is engaged. When the student does, the student learns. When the student discovers, the student learns. No matter what you teach or what grade level you teach, teachers can provide doing and discovering opportunities to students. Don't go into a class and tell them, today we are going to study XYZ. Go straight into the activity, go straight into the discussion, go straight into the puzzle or the situation that you've come up for your particular class and ask the students, why are we doing this today? What do you think we are going to learn? What topic do you think we are trying to cover today? And let the class tell you, this is the aha phenomena. When students discover what you were trying to teach the class today, instead of coming into class and telling them straight out, the excitement is gone. But when you're doing things and you don't know why you're doing things, and suddenly somewhere in the middle you ask, why are we doing this? And the class is surprised because they don't expect the teacher to ask such a question. Make them think, make them figure out. You are the facilitator, you are the guide, you are the helper. Make sure that the students give you the topic on their own, not you telling them in the end, we were doing this because I was trying to teach XYZ today. If you have to tell them, you might as well tell them at the beginning of the class. Why wait till the end? But build the excitement, build the interest, keep the momentum of the class going and get the response from the class. Let the students identify for you the topic, the concept, the skill, whatever it is that you were trying to teach that day through whatever you were trying to involve your students in.